The message arrived at 2:17 a.m. No warning, no apology, just confidence dressed as nostalgia. I've had my fun. Now I'm ready to be a wife again. I stared at the screen while the city hummed outside my window. A year of silence, a year of disappearing acts, filtered smiles on social media, rumors that reached me like smoke under a door. My thumb hovered over the reply field. Then I locked the phone and placed it face down. That's when the doorbell rang. I already knew it was her. Some people don't knock, they return. Footsteps behind me, calm, measured. The door opened before I reached it, and when she saw who stood there instead of me, her face drained of color so fast it looked rehearsed. For a moment she forgot how to breathe. I watched from the hallway, silent, invisible, exactly where I wanted to be. She hadn't left loudly, no screaming fights, no broken plates, just distance, excuses wrapped in ambition. I need space. I need to find myself. I let her go because I believed love should never be a prison, but absence changes shape over time. It becomes evidence. The first crack came from a mutual friend who didn't realize they were confessing, a name dropped too casually, a timeline that didn't add up. Then came the photos, never explicit, just angles meant to suggest deniability. I told myself I was paranoid, that trust meant silence, but silence has a sound when it stretches too long. It screams. I replayed conversations, counted days, noticed how her voice softened when she thought I wasn't listening. I didn't confront, I observed, because rage clouds vision, and I needed clarity. I became polite, supportive, predictable. I learned the art of pretending nothing hurts. While she was gone, I collected facts the way others collect souvenirs, phone records, travel overlaps, receipts that didn't belong to any version of her story. I didn't stalk, I waited. People always expose themselves when they believe you've stopped looking. I watched her social circle shift, her habits change, how she stopped asking about my life but expected me to stay frozen in hers. Then I noticed the most important detail. She never once asked if I was okay. That's when I stopped missing her and started preparing. The confirmation arrived quietly, an email, a document, cold language, no emotion. Everything I suspected was real. The relationship hadn't ended when she left, it had expanded. She didn't find herself, she replaced me temporarily. I printed the proof, folded it neatly, didn't read it twice. Some truths don't need repetition. When she texted me that night, I wasn't surprised. People return when their options expire. What surprised her was that I didn't. She stood at the doorway, eyes locked on the woman who opened it, the woman she didn't recognize, the woman wearing my shirt, calm, grounded, unafraid. Is he? Her voice cracked. The woman smiled, softly. He's busy. That was the moment she realized she'd miscalculated. I stepped forward then, not angry, not loud, just present. She tried to speak, apologies stacked behind her teeth like excuses waiting for permission. I handed her the folder. "Read it outside," I said. She didn't argue. When she looked up, tears had already claimed her face. I didn't wipe them away. I didn't explain. "I knew," I said quietly, "before you left, before you lied, before you came back thinking I'd still be waiting." She reached for me. I stepped back. The door closed between us with no force at all. Control doesn't require cruelty. It requires timing. I didn't take revenge. I removed access. She lost the version of me that loved without armor and discovered the one who learned. Inside, the house felt lighter, quieter. No ghosts, no unfinished sentences. The woman behind me asked if I was okay. I nodded, because I was. Some endings don't break you, they sharpen you. And as her footsteps faded down the stairs, I understood something with perfect clarity. She didn't lose a husband, she lost the last person who would have forgiven her.